Hello, friends. Oliver, Emily, Addie. I am here today at Brainerd Lake. This is about 5-6 miles west of Ward, Colorado, which is west of Boulder. I'm about an hour from the house. We today are going to hike up. By we, I mean you and me, because you'll be here with me by watching. We're gonna hike up Niwot Mountain today. So this is gonna be a fun mountain to climb, because though we are on a trail right now, as you can see, when we get up onto the mountain, there's no trail. We're just kind of on our own. So it's quite a hard hike. It's about 1,400 feet, give or take, in only about 5.5 miles round trip. So that would be 2.75 miles one way. So that means we are climbing up almost 600 feet per mile, which is quite a climb. So we're getting started now. It's about 9 o'clock and we're gonna get going, and if I see some cool things, I'll go ahead and show you. All right, so it's a little cold today. As you can see, I'm wearing my jacket. The temperature right now is about 49 degrees. We're at about 10,000 feet, and we're climbing up to about 11,500. So I think once the sun comes out, it's going to be cooler. You can see there's some clouds in the skies back there, or warmer when the sun comes out. So maybe I'll take off these layers in a little bit. All right, so let's see, we're coming up to the road now, and I'll show you this, and we're about to hit the trail. All right, so we are crossing the road. The actual road to this campground is closed right now, as you can see from that gate. And this is Brainerd Lake. In the summertime, well, now, I don't know why it's not open. It might be because of the pandemic. This is actually a pretty neat little camping spot. So here's our first little sign. And here's our trail. Oh, we're gonna get going. The trail starts out with these really tall Engelmann spruce trees. Some of them are a little bare. There's a beetle that's been attacking them in this area. But this is really nice because it provides a break from the wind. So we've come up about 200 feet, about 3/4 of a mile into the trail. And, well, gotten our first little bit of snow here. So you can see that. This probably won't melt until August or something like that. But what's really interesting is that this snow is kind of sheltered from the sun. So you have your north slope here, so no sun's going to come from that way. You have trees behind you, so no sun's going to come melt it from that way. And it's kind of in this little nook here. So you can see that it's really well protected, and actually now it's getting covered with pine needles. So that just goes to show you how long snow can last if it's not disturbed or doesn't have any sun. So you know who would like that? I'll give you one guess. He's a snowman and he loves summer. I don't know, can you figure out who it is? Yep, it's Olaf. All right, let's keep going. So, in front of me, there's 4 people and a dog. First people I've seen. The parking lot was pretty full, so I'm not surprised I won't be seeing more people. So we're at our first water crossing. This creek here is called Left Hand Creek. Your mom and dad might know that name because it's the name of a really well-known brewery that, well, your dad and I visited, called Left Hand Brewery. This actually goes all the way down the mountain, gets really big later on. But here it's just a little creek. So I passed those people. They weren't really sure where to go, so told them the right direction. But we're about a little over a mile in now, and it's just been a constant uphill. Yeah, so we're at 10,000 feet, and here you go. Here's a remnants of an old road. So this must have been pretty heavily traveled, because they would only lay asphalt down on roads that got a lot of traffic. And you can see that only the center portion remained, because the part where the tires hit on either side of it are worn down. So we can now see our mountain up there. That is it. That's where we're going. There's two ways up. That's the steep way. You can see some people there. That's the gentle way, actually. I am taking the steep way up and going to take the gentle way down. Okay, coming up onto our first clearing. Got some mountains. Yeah, mountains. We are at Left Hand Reservoir. So this must be the reservoir above me. You can see some people standing up there wondering why this guy is talking to himself. That is the mountain I'm going to climb. So we go all the way up to that top is where I'll be in about an hour. And over here we have Mount Shoshone, Mount Apache, and Kiowa Mountain. Oh, you can guess what it is. It's our old friend, Long's Peak, right there. And to the right, that's Mount Meeker. All right, so I'm at Left Hand Reservoir. Behind me are a bunch of mountains, and back there is the mountain I'm going to climb. So if you look behind me, let's see, down right around there, the people that are up here said as I was coming up there was a bobcat right behind me, just crossed next to me. So that's really interesting. It's amazing the wildlife that could be around you and you just don't know. So this is just a beautiful spot. I mean, it's really nice. It's really windy now, but off in the distance you can see the plains. It's somewhere probably up around Longmont and whatnot. So let's do some mountain breakdown. This here is Kiowa. This is Cherokee. This is Navajo. This is Apache. And that's Shoshone. That big one right there is Mount Audubon. You can see that one from our house. And way out in the distance here, by itself, with the flat top, that is Long's Peak. All right, guys, so I'm up Left Hand Reservoir right now. It is about 10 a.m. It's really kind of windy, but this is a really nice spot. This is a man-made lake over here. I don't know if you can see it from the frame, but this helps source some of the water for some of the communities north of Boulder. A lot of agriculture and whatnot. And so we got a beautiful day. The mountain I'm hiking is behind me, and we're going to keep getting at it. All right, see ya. Trail is narrowing a little bit, so coming off the lake, going back into the woods. And mud. Lots and lots of mud. That's great. All right, let's see if we can hop. Oh, we don't have to go that way. Nice. Well, actually, I don't know. I think we might. All right, let's see if we could do this. That's not too bad. Oh, look at all the little daisies. That's nice. Okay. That's a robin. I never knew robins live this high. So, giving up hope of finding a trail. I'm in a spruce fir forest, and what sometimes looks like a trail ends up just disappointing. But it's not that big of a deal because it's not too thick, and I gotta go up, so it's pretty self-evident which way I have to go. Really pretty though. Quiet. I took off my raincoat because it wasn't really windy anymore. Yeah, we're gonna make our way up this, God, like another 600 feet or so. So it's gonna be pretty good. All right, so it's starting to get really steep now. This is me holding the phone level. It just goes up from there. So we're getting there. This is sort of a trail. I find little bits and pieces like this right here. According to the GPS, I'm where I want to be. Thank God for that. All right, after 40 minutes of bushwhacking, I can see the summit up there. We're getting close. So we're past the tree line. You can see there's nothing but open fields behind me, and you got just an awesome view of the lake back there. So I'm continuing on. It's a lot easier now that I don't have to worry about brush and stuff. But I'm hitting what's known as scree. So I'll just show you. Scree are these piles of rocks that generally form near the summits of mountains. Just over the years, rocks would break apart, start tumbling, and they just naturally pile in these little certain areas. So it makes it a little difficult when you hit them. This one's not too bad, but some on the other mountains, you can get massive boulders of this, which can be really challenging to get around. So we're getting up there. So off in the distance, you can see some people making their way down the mountain. There's 3 there, and there's a pup, little golden retriever. Those are the same people I saw earlier. You just barely make out that pup right there. So they obviously made much better time than me, but they also didn't stop at the reservoir like I did. We made it! Niwot Mountain summit. Completely flat up here. Oh wow. There's the little rock cairn behind me that they put up. We're gonna walk to that. Woo! Kind of windy, but it is absolutely gorgeous up here. Oh, it's a shelter. Oh, this is really cool. So somebody built this thing to be able to hang out in here, I guess, if it gets too windy. I just saw a little pika down here. Oh, and here's another guy. Oh, there goes my solitude. Man, look at this view. Look at all those mountains. These mountains. There's Long's Peak. And, well, we'll just do our usual thing. So, my house, oh my gosh, you can see Denver from here. Oh, you can't make it out of the video, but I can see right behind that peak the skyline of Denver. Maybe you can barely make it out. It was a little clearer today. You might see more, so I actually live somewhere over there. And that's the turnpike right there. This is cool. Oh, there's a dog up here. I think that's Boulder, kind of down in there. So, spent a lot of time at the summit, ate some lunch. Just walking along the ridge here, it's just absolutely awesome. Really easy. So it's really, really cool, and one of these days I'm gonna go check it out, is this. That right there is South Arapahoe Peak and North Arapahoe Peak, and in between them, that white stuff is a glacier. I've been trying to see this for a while. That glacier has been around since the Ice Age. It fills up a little every winter, and then it melts a little bit in the summer, but it's actually getting smaller and smaller and smaller. So one of my goals, sometime, there's actually a way to get up to the top of that mountain. So one of these days, I'm going to try to do that. I don't know, this should look kind of familiar. I was here a month ago, not here, but in the distance there, you can see the ski resort in Eldora. Of course, there's no snow left because it's June, but one of those hills over there is actually where I was and made a video of. So I managed to go off trail again, and I'm stuck in this ski field. Trail is that way. I am here. Trail is that way. I think I have to go down along there and then down the mountain. So, just making it more difficult. It's about probably noon. I'm coming down from the mountain now. See beautiful views of Mount Audubon and stuff to my left, to the west. and Long's Peak back there. So got a little craggy earlier, but kind of cleared all that, and now it's really just kind of open field hiking, which is kind of nice. I busted out the walking sticks when I was on the rocks. You can see them there. These kind of help you get some traction, and they're really just kind of good on my knees, especially when I'm coming down. I haven't had any knee problems, so knock on wood. Somewhere around here, there it is. There's some wood. Let's knock on it. Knock. All right. Anyways, yeah, it's all smooth sailing from here, and we'll get down off this mountain pretty quickly. Have a
most recognizable journalist gets his guests to open up like never.